this is Fashionably Amy. Today I wanted to make a video about my entire Louis Vuitton collection. I personally enjoy these types of movies. I watch a lot of these and I do a lot of research online before buying any of my bags. And I thought the Louis Vuitton community is so supportive with each other, and it's just so fun to be able to share with another fellow admirer of their handbags. So I decided to make a video to share with you guys my own personal modest collection. My first bag is the Alma PM in the epi leather. This one is in a limited edition color. It's called Cassis, and this bag was my very first Louis Vuitton bag. I bought this back in 2008 as my very first bag. Believe it or not, I bought an Alma in epi leather, and back then there was no bag charm and also there was no feet. As you can see, it's in pristine condition. It hasn't really been used, and even though I love this bag, I love the leather and I love the silver hardware, the problem is it doesn't suit my lifestyle, and so I haven't been using it much, but I still love it. I thought about selling it. I don't know yet. Anyway, so here's my first bag. It's the Alma in epi leather, and the interior is a matching microfiber lining. Actually, I got my little lock still intact inside in a little pouch. This color is similar to the current color that's called Cash, which is an eggplant color, except that Cash is more on the brown side, whereas this one is really like a gorgeous purple. So yeah, that's the reason why I'm reluctant on selling it. But what do you guys think? Let me know if I should sell it or not, because it just doesn't suit my lifestyle and I hardly use it. But here's the bag, and I'll model it for you. It's such a classy bag. I know that you can purchase the shoulder strap separately, except that I find when I wear this bag with the shoulder strap, it just doesn't look as good. So I definitely prefer the look of this bag without a shoulder strap. And I mean, it looks so timeless. Like, now that I'm looking at it and making this video, I don't think I want to let it go, but I don't know. What do you think? My second bag is the Speedy. Actually, this one is the Speedy Bandouliere 25, which means 25 centimeters across. I didn't originally own this. My very second bag was actually a Speedy 30. But I recently sold it to acquire this one. So you can attach a strap to wear it as a crossbody. Now, I normally wear it with the strap, the detachable strap, because this bag is such a great bag for traveling, I find, and also on days that are rainy and you just want to be hands-free, which is most of the time now, just because it's so much more convenient. I love this bag. It's a great size. It's my original Speedy was also in the same print, which was damier ebene. And here's a modeling shot. So yeah, I usually just wear it crossbody, and I was using this in my recent trip to San Francisco with family, and it was just perfect. I was able to stuff so much in it. It was literally full to the brim, and there was so much stuff in it. The only issue is that you might have to dig around inside the bag to find things because it's so stuffed, but at least you have the option to put so many things inside. So I've only acquired this recently actually, this year, but originally I did have the Speedy 30 in damier then, without the Bandouliere. The third bag that I ever own is this gorgeous, gorgeous bag. It's called the Evora in damier ebene, and it's just the perfect shape. It has nice leather details, hardware obviously, and leather piping all around. It is unfortunately a discontinued bag now, which is the reason why I cannot sell it. And not that I like to sell my bags, it's just that when I acquired this bag, I was between this one and the Totally, and at the time the Totally only came in the monogram canvas. So, and at that time it was just not, like, monogram was just not my thing. I just didn't like monogram as much for some reason. And also I was worried about not knowing how to take care of vachetta. So I obviously, like, the damier ebene was definitely my go-to print and my preferred print. And so yeah, that was the reason why I didn't get the Totally, and also I didn't get the Neverfull. I always looked at the Neverfull as well. I just couldn't make myself to purchase it for some reason. For me, open bags are very hard to use. That's just my personal opinion. And this bag means so much to me because there's so much sentimental value with it. It was my 30th birthday, and I was quite sick at the time, so my mom came here to help me and to visit with me, and it was just like the most amazing purchase I made with her, because she's, like, of all people, she is the most frugal for herself and down-to-earth person. And for some reason she encouraged me to buy this one, which at the time was still quite expensive. Now let me model this for you. This bag is also in pristine condition, that's because I didn't get to use it much either, because I was very weak while I was sick, and I'm just starting to gain a little bit more strength. So I found this bag to be really heavy once I loaded up with things, which I don't even load it up with a lot of things. The side of the strap here kind of cuts through my shoulder. Maybe I have very sensitive skin and bony shoulder, or here, so it just cuts through my skin. So unless I was wearing a thick coat, then I wouldn't be wearing this bag. Although this is probably like the most gorgeous shoulder bag that Louis Vuitton ever made in this print, in my opinion. This is the Pochette Metis that a lot of people have been wishing on their wish list. I was really happy when I got mine. This is one of my high favorite, simply because the size is perfect. It's a small bag, but you can fit a lot in it. I would say that it's more like a medium, almost like a small medium bag. And it comes, you can carry it by hand. So it looks very elegant when you carry it by hand. Or the detachable strap that comes with it as a crossbody. It's perfect for traveling again. I was using this also on one of my recent trips, and I was using it for a whole month. It was just the most perfect bag. The only thing is that because it has vachetta, leather, that's the only thing you need to worry about when it rains. But I mean, otherwise it's the perfect, I think it's the cutest crossbody, smaller bag that that Louis Vuitton made. And because of the detachable strap, it becomes quite versatile. And like, if you just needed to go to a nice dinner in a pinch and didn't want to look too casual, you just remove the straps and it just looks perfect. I know a lot of people have this bag on their wish list. If you wanted me to do a more in-depth review of this bag, just let me know. I would say that this bag is a little bit bigger than the Chanel medium double flap. I used to own one. It was a 2.55 reissue, but in caviar leather, which was very unusual. And I found that bag it looked big, but it didn't fit quite as much as this bag. So this bag is definitely a top favorite. If you've noticed, the last two bags I was showing you is in monogram print, and the reason is because I guess I've started to appreciate the monogram canvas, and it has really grown on me. I find it really feminine and very elegant and so timeless, even though the damier ebene canvas was the original canvas from Louis Vuitton. I just have a new love for monogram canvas and for vachetta leather. And the reason is because even though it's not an all-weather bag, what happens is you can still own it and wear it when it's on a nice day, which should be the case anyway. When it's really pouring outside, I still won't wear any of my Louis Vuitton bag anyway. I'll just wear my my Coach bags, which are totally fine. They're still nice, but on a nice day, I like to take this little baby out. I love this one because it is it's quite roomy. Like I actually measured it. If you opened up the top, it actually measures almost as wide as the Neverfull MM. Not quite as much, but almost there. And obviously, because this one, you cinch it in, it does become more constricted, and taking things in and out is a little harder. Sometimes you do have to fish things out, but that's what I liked about it, because I like the fact that I can close it more tightly so that things won't fall off as easily. I've been airing it out at home for a while, and I used it a few times as well. And I'm liking the patina that it's already starting to develop. So here's a modeling shot of this bag. I mean, modeling shot with this bag. This bag doesn't look like much when you look at it alone, but once you start wearing it, it's so elegant and so ladylike. I was debating on whether I should purchase this Petit Noe or the new model Neverfull that comes with a pouch, but I opted for this one simply because I like the look of it better once I start wearing it. I mean, it will never be as big or maybe even as convenient as the Neverfull, but for now I'm happy with this one. This is a Pochette Milla, and this one is a limited edition piece that I think came out in 2009. The only complaint I have about this piece is that it's so small. Like right now, I still use it. I use this one quite a bit, but I can only fit my phone, which is the Google Nexus 4, and my keys, and like a chapstick. That's all I can fit in here for now. But if you have a smaller phone and if your set of keys is smaller, then you can fit a lot more things. It actually does fit quite a bit. It's quite deceiving. It's just that my phone is quite big, and I have like a big key holder, which I'll show you later. But it's so cute. This one, you can wear it as a clutch, which I always do. And I like the fact that it's in damier ebene, so that it's very hard wearing. This is a beautiful clutch. Finally, the last two items that I have and wanted to show you is 6-ring key holder. It's definitely one of my favorite pieces. This one is in the monogram, and I know the newer version now comes with the leather buttons, but mine is still in the gold brass, and mine's like this. I got it half Sam. I love it because I can put cards here, so I usually have my driver's license and a credit card here, so I could just run out the door with it with my car keys. I love this item so much, and the reason why I bought this initially is so that it won't scratch all the other items inside my bag, and just because it kind of is like such a great piece to hold. I find that it's so easy to find it in my bags, even though it's buried somewhere. I just get a feel of it inside the bag and it's easy to find. Last but not least, the Emily wallet. This one is in the newest model. This is the fuchsia color in the new model. I initially had the zippy compact wallet in the damier ebene, and I sold this one and I sold that one to get this wallet, and the reason is because I found out that I was not a zip around person, or maybe my wallet was a little stiffer. I have had it for a year and a half, and it was still very the card slots were still very stiff for me. I suppose with my weaker joints it's just harder for me to use, so I decided to sell that one and to get the Emily wallet. I love it because I could just open it and then pay or whatnot. I've only had this wallet for about a month, but I love it already. I do notice that you have to be careful when you go and choose your wallet. Some of them are not finished as nicely. I find like where this piece of canvas meets this piece of leather and canvas, sometimes these edges are not as finished as nicely, or somehow they are a little bit imperfect. So I did look at all of the wallets that they had that day, and then I chose the one that I liked the most, and so far I'm very happy with it. So this is my entire Louis Vuitton collection. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in my next video. Bye!